All of a sudden we're driving on the highway and I hear like a pop and I'm like, what the hell was that? And me and my wife look at each other like, what was that? Did you hear that? Oh crap, we got a blowout. Yo, what is good everybody? Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving holiday. I know I did. If you're anything like me, you went back for thirds, you went back for fourth, you may even went back for fifths like your boy. But overall, it was a good Thanksgiving break, guys. And I really wish I was able to send this message to you before Thanksgiving, because I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I talked about this before. When I was going through my weight loss journey, guys, I remember Thanksgiving was one of the most stressful times in my life because I was so worried about my food. I was so worried about, ooh, what's in here? Is there too many carbs? Is there too much sugar in here? And not focusing on the most important thing, which is what? Making memories, spending time with loved ones, having a great time, eating good food, one day out of the year. Having one bad day out of the year is not gonna make you fat. You're not gonna lose all your progress. But I remember thinking that way. I remember having these really bad thoughts, these really bad food demons that I had inside. Oh my God, if I eat this, I'm gonna get fat. If I eat this, I'm gonna go back to my old weight. And I really wish I would have sent this message out before. So hopefully you didn't do that. If you did, there's always next year. You can learn from your boy. Don't do that. I hope you had fun like I did. And now I'm back on track, guys. And that kind of leads me into my next message. So look, I know a lot of people went crazy for Thanksgiving. And if you did, great. At the end of the day, I hope you made memories. I hope you spent time with your loved ones, and I hope the food was delicious. But now it is time to get back on track. So everyone's getting back on their weight loss goals like your boy. So in this video, guys, I want to give you a couple of tips on how you can start the new year off right. Start 2023 off right, guys. I don't want you to be that person mid-January falling off like a fly. You know, you're so pumped up, you're ready to go, and then you just crash and burn. I don't want you to be that person. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a couple of tips on how to start the new year off right, start your goals off right, and just get a good start for 2023. But before we get started, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Logan Delgado. I am a proud father, a proud husband. I lost a total of 70 pounds utilizing the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. And I've now dedicated my life to help you, yes, you, remind yourself that it's never too late to become what you might have been. Well, you know, I like to tickle you. What if I want to tickle you? What are you gonna do?
No!
No tickling?
No.
What if I just give you a little kiss?
No, don't tickle me.
Can I get your nose? Okay, so you probably heard me talk about this a lot, especially if you follow me on the gram. If you're not following me on the gram, what are you doing? Follow me right here. But that's going for a 15 to 20 minute walk after every single meal. You guys don't realize the benefits of that. For one, digestion, but really two, help managing your blood sugar spikes. You know, when you eat those big high carb meals, especially like how Thanksgiving, you know, what do they always joke around about, right? When you have that Thanksgiving meal, what do people do? They tend to go to sleep immediately after, right? It's because they've eaten so many carbs, they had that massive blood sugar spike, and now it's crashing and you just want to sleep, or you just want to get more carbs in and you're constantly doing this to your body, right? So you don't want to do that, especially if you want to get on track for 2023. So you want to incorporate 15 to 20 minute walks after every single meal, okay? That's going to greatly benefit you. It's going to get you on the right path, help you lose weight, help you manage your blood sugar spikes, help you feel great, keep your energy levels high because you're not gonna have that big crash on the way down. You're not gonna need that afternoon nap like most people do, running to the break room for coffee, running to the break room to get an energy drink. You're not gonna need that. You're actually gonna have steady state energy because you're keeping your glucose in check. And the only way to do that is to go for a 15 to 20 minute walk like I'm doing right now after every meal. Okay, on to the next tip, and what that is doing some type of resistance training, some type of exercise, and Camila and I are gonna demonstrate what you can do. You don't need a gym, you can do it from home, you just need to be creative. So I'm gonna set this. Yeah, you gotta work out. Why is it important to work out, my love?
Because it makes you big and strong.
Makes you big and strong, that's right. And when you're big and strong, you're healthy, you feel great.
And you can go in the fun house.
And you can go in the fun house. So, side story, I gotta tell you about that right now. So, She wanted to get on a fun house at a carnival, but unfortunately, what happened, my love?
I'm not tall enough.
You're not tall enough, and so what did Daddy say? Daddy says you need to eat your protein, you need to eat your veggies, you need to eat your food and work out. So then what will happen?
I get big.
You get big and you get strong and she'll get tall and then she can get on her carnival ride. So again, like she has goals to get on a carnival ride, our goals is to be healthy, to lose body fat, reverse our insulin resistance.
Daddy take me to the ducks.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna exercise right now. I'm gonna set up this camera and we're just gonna show you a couple things that you can do at home, guys. Like I said, you don't need a gym. All right. And again, another good thing about exercising from home is that your kids see you. You want your kids to see you exercise because you want to show them the importance of exercise. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, you can be creative. Just get the heart pumping, the body moving. You can do air squats like so, and trust me, these do seem easy, but they will get harder over time. And you can add weight. Find things in your house that's heavy. For instance, I'll pick up Camila and use her because she's kind of heavy. You know, she's about 30, 40 pounds. So right there, after doing a couple of rounds of those air squats, trust me, you're gonna get tired and you're gonna get blown up. So it's all about being creative, guys. Make it work. Make it fun. Make it interesting.
Daddy, can I try?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you can try, my love. And see? Did you just hear what she said? Daddy, can I try? She wants to try to work out. Kids see you work out. They see that it's important. Look at that. Look at, oh my gosh, you're gonna have some big triceps, girl. Woo-hoo-hoo. Incorporate some type of resistance training, guys. Some type of body movement, some type of body weight movement, at least 3 to 4 times a week. If you do have a gym, great, go do it at a gym. But I don't want you to use that as an excuse. Like I just showed you right now, there's so many things that you can do inside your house that involves body weight, and that's just as important, and that will work. So incorporate some type of exercise. Look, I'm already out of breath right now. So incorporate some type of resistance training, and that's gonna set you off for a great start for 2023. Okay, so on to our next thing, guys, and what that is you're gonna wanna pick which diet you wanna go on. So you can go on a low carb ketogenic diet, which is what I call a low glycemic diet, or you can go on a low fat, high carb diet. You just have to pick. You don't want to do both. And the reason for that being is that carbs and fats are going to be your energy sources, okay? Pick which one you want to use. You can use fats, you can use carbs. It's just totally up to you. Whatever fits your lifestyle. If you're someone who is used to having a high carb, low fat diet, then switching over to a high fat diet might be too much for you. At the end of the day, you want to do something that is sustainable. And in my opinion, the only thing that's sustainable is something that you like. Also, fun fact, if you do hear Willy Wonka in the background, my daughter is watching that because that is her favorite movie. Yes, she even had a Willy Wonka party for her 3-year-old birthday, which was amazing, by the way. So what I'm gonna be doing for 2023 is that I'm gonna go on a low carb ketogenic diet. And this is a perfect plug for my company, BioCoach, guys. So if you don't know already, BioCoach is doing meals now. So what we have right here, this is my absolute favorite. This is the chopped brisket cauliflower mac and cheese. It is phenomenal. And then we have this great breakfast option. Actually, you can have this anytime you want. This is the shredded chicken egg bowl. I'm telling you, so good. And then you got your green beans with ground turkey and broccoli right here. And we're gonna be coming out with different meals, but these are my meals that you can order today. And if you're watching this on a Monday, which is Cyber Monday, we have a Black Friday deal going on right now. When you sign up for our BioCoach annual program, you will get 12 BioCoach meals for free. Yes, you heard me correctly, for free, guys. So again, you don't have time to cook, I got you. You don't know what to cook, I got you. You hate going to the grocery store, I got you, fam. Just order our BioCoach meals. They'll get delivered straight to your door, and I'm telling you, these meals are so good. And I think what I'm gonna go with first is, I gotta go with it, right? You know I have to go with the chopped brisket mac and cheese. So I'm gonna warm this up. And again, they're so simple, guys. You can warm them up frozen or you can thaw them out, whatever you like. It's totally up to you. I like to just take them out of the freezer, throw them in the microwave for about 3.5 minutes, and boom, they're ready to go. Black Friday deal going on right now. You're gonna get 12 chef-inspired BioCoach meals for free. You're gonna get a free glucose monitor, free strips every single month, a free A1C meter, and $30 off every time you order a BioCoach meals. I know. Lucky you if you're watching this on Cyber Monday. So if you want to get back on track, you had an epic Thanksgiving, you're about 10 to 15 pounds heavier like your boy, you definitely want to get back on track, and the BioCoach meals are going to help you because you're going to track your blood sugar. You're going to know how foods impact your blood glucose. You're going to have meals delivered straight to your door. So you're going to take all the thinking out of it, all the barriers out of it, all the heavy lifting of coming home, having to cook, rush home, go to the grocery store, all that stuff. Just order meals. We'll have them ready for you in your fridge, ready to go. All right, and just like that, the meal is complete. So here it is. This is my brisket mac and cheese with cauliflower and some brisket. I'm telling you, this is probably my favorite meal for sure. Nice and hot. Who doesn't love Texas brisket? I mean, come on, let's be real. If you don't like Texas brisket, you're a psychopath. Okay, so now that I'm done with that meal, my next point that I want to bring up is something that I think is very important, and I know a lot of people struggle with this, men, women, and even myself. And what that is getting enough protein with every single meal. A lot of people, especially Americans, love to snack. Well, guess what? Majority of them are not snacking on protein. They're snacking on processed carbs, sugar, junk. They're not ever getting enough protein. And I think it's very important if you're gonna sit down and have a meal like I just had, which was my chopped brisket, which had 44 grams of protein, which is just great. When you eat enough protein, you're gonna stay satiated, right? So you're not gonna constantly be hungry, which is why I think that is one of the biggest problems on why people can never lose weight, are always eating in a calorie surplus, is because they're constantly snacking, they're constantly spiking their blood sugar. And I think the direct result is that they're not eating enough protein. You want to get enough protein in every single meal. So I would recommend that your goal be 30 to 40 grams of protein every single meal. This is obviously going to keep you full, and if you incorporate resistance training like I just showed you earlier, you're gonna build muscle. And guess what? When you build muscle, you can handle more glucose and you can handle more calories, and obviously you'll look better, feel better, and you'll help reverse your insulin resistance and your type 2 diabetes. And at the end of the day, you'll have a great start to 2023. And I know a lot of you are probably asking like, yo, how much protein should I be eating? Again, this is gonna be different from everybody, but for me, since I am a wannabe bodybuilder, I wanna get a lot of protein in. So I wanna get at least 1 gram per body weight. So I'm 185 right now. So my goal is to get 185 grams of protein every single day. For women, I know, that may be a lot of protein, so you can go from 0.8 or at the lowest 0.6 grams per body weight. But if it was up to me, I would stay in that 0.8 to 1.0 grams of protein per body weight just to be safe. Protein's not gonna get you fat. You're not gonna gain weight from protein. You're actually gonna feel good. You're gonna build muscle if you're doing some type of resistance training, and you're gonna stay full, and it's gonna stop you from snacking and stop you from spiking your blood sugar all day, every day, 5 to 6 times a day. Okay, so on to the next tip, and what that's gonna be is you need to be in a calorie deficit, guys. You just have to be if you want to lose body fat, you want to lose weight, which is 95% of everyone's goal going into 2023. You just have to be in a calorie deficit. And so I know that can be confusing for people. How do I get in a calorie deficit? I don't know where I should be at. There is no simple answer for that question. The best advice that I can give you is, let's just say 2,000 calories for a male, and let's just say 1,600 calories for a female. So that is a good starting point to figure out what you need to do, whether you need to increase the calories or decrease the calories. Also, don't forget, guys, you also need to figure out what energy source are you gonna use. Are you gonna use fats, or are you gonna use carbs? Meaning, are you gonna use a high fat, low carb diet or a low fat, high carb diet? Pick one. It's not confusing. Just pick one that fits your lifestyle. Pick one that you enjoy, because if you enjoy it, it's going to be sustainable. If you hate it, trust me, you won't last 3 weeks. You'll be like a fly, come crashing down because you decided to do something that you absolutely hated. So find which one you like. Okay, so boom, you figured it out. All right, now let's start off at 2,000 calories if you're a male, 1,600 calories if you are a female. And we're going to eat that same amount of calories for a week minimum, if not longer. But let's just say you eat that for a week. You jump on the scale, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, holy crap, I just lost 15 pounds in a week. That's a red flag. You know that you dropped your calories down way too low. I know for a lot of you probably thinking like, oh my God, that's awesome. I lost 15 pounds in a week. Hell yeah, let's go. Trust me, you don't want that. You want to lose weight slowly. That is way too much weight for 7 days. By dropping your calories super low, you're gonna end up hurting yourself in the long run, okay? You're going to slow down your metabolism and you're gonna put your body in starvation mode. And at the end of the day, you're gonna make it harder for you to lose weight and end up hurting yourself in the long run. So you don't wanna do that. Now, let's do that again. Maybe you jump on the scale 7 days later and holy crap, I jumped up 10 pounds. What the heck? Another red flag. That most likely means that you are in a calorie surplus and you need to drop the calories down even more. I would drop them down anywhere from 200 to 300 calories, and then you track it another week, guys. You go another 7 days and say, oh my God, I only gained 1 pound. Well then, okay, well then you know I maybe need to just drop it maybe 100 calories. Or maybe you did lose weight and you're like, all right, great. I lost weight. I lost about 4 or 5 pounds. Awesome. Stay there. Do it for another week, and then you just slowly come down. You slowly drop your calories each week. You never want to dramatically drop calories because you will end up screwing up your metabolism and messing up everything. Again, I know for a lot of you, especially women, are going to be like, oh my God, I lost so much weight. This is great. You don't want to drop your calories super low. I know a lot of women who are eating like 900 to 1,000 calories a day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? You just screwed up your metabolism. And now if they want to reverse that, guess what they have to do? They have to eat a significant amount of food. And trust me, they don't want to hear that. That is key. I know I try to do my best to explain macros and calorie deficits and calorie surplus and where to find your macros and knowing what a good starting point is, but this is the best version that I can give to beginners and anybody watching this. I know it's confusing because there is no perfect answer. There is no right answer for everybody. Everybody's gonna have a completely different number depending on your hormone, your genetics, your work environment, your stress environment, your sleep. You know, you could be comparing yourself to someone who is the same age as you, but you have 3 kids, you have a stressful job, you sit at your job all day, you have no movement, you don't work out, and you're comparing yourself to another person that's your age who smashes rocks for a living and who is constantly on their feet, has no kids, eats right, gets enough sleep, and all you see is like, hey, they're the same age as me, I should be losing as much weight as them, we're eating the same stuff. No, it will not be the same. So there's so many variables, there's so many things to take into account when trying to find your calorie deficit and finding the right number. It's all gonna be about experimenting, okay? So be patient. Be very patient, but again, don't start your calories super low and end up screwing up everything for the long run, and then you're gonna have to increase your calories and start all over again in February or March. You don't wanna do that. So hopefully I didn't confuse anybody. Hopefully you stuck with me. At the end of the day, just drop your calories super low, track your weight, track your progress. Okay, so I kind of want to close out this video quickly and just go over a couple things that don't really need a lot of explaining. It's just like things you just need to do. It's what I always tell my clients. These are non-negotiables, and what these are getting enough sleep. It is so important to get enough sleep. Your body needs to recover. You're not doing yourself any good by staying up 18, 19 hours a day and only getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Trust me, you're not expending more energy, so you're gonna lose more weight. No, you're actually hurting yourself. So I don't even want to go into the details. Just Get enough sleep. Aim for 8 hours of sleep every single night. Non-negotiable number 2, you need to drink a gallon of water a day. Staying hydrated, it's good for your skin, it's good for your muscles. Get enough water in. So many Americans do not drink enough water. Trust me, they say they do, they absolutely do not. Non-negotiable number 3 is getting steps in, tracking your steps. Try to convert your desk to a stand-up desk. I want you on your feet. I don't want you sitting like I'm doing right now. I don't want you sitting for 8 to 7 hours a day. Get moving, get walking, get as many steps in a day as you can. Aim for 10,000 steps, okay? That is a non-negotiable. Non-negotiable number 4 is manage your stress levels. Let me give you an example, okay? It's Thanksgiving morning, and me and the family are all in the car. We're driving on the highway on our way to meet my family for our massive Thanksgiving dinner. All of a sudden, we're driving on the highway, and I hear like a pop, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And me and my wife look at each other like, what was that? Did you hear that? And I was like, I didn't see anything. I didn't run over anything. And she was like, that was weird. And I was like, yeah. And all of a sudden, I get the red alert. Air in the tire, dropping fast, pull over immediately. And I'm like, oh, crap, we got a blowout. And so I'm like, all right. And I'm on the highway. And so I'm like, damn it, I am not pulling over to the highway. Like, I do not want to have my family stranded on the highway. And it was a very rainy, misty day. So I wanted to get off the highway. So pulled off the highway, had to drive off the shoulder lane, just parked at some random place and was like, well, this sucks. I have 2 choices. I can either stress about it, get upset, get mad, go try to fix it. Oh, by the way, if you drive a Tesla, Teslas don't have spare tires. I know. That's on me. That's 100% on me. Let me just call my dad. Hey, Dad, we're about 20 minutes from the family. Can you just come pick us up? We're stranded. And he comes and picks us up, and I'm like, you know what? I will worry about it tomorrow. I am not gonna stress about it. I am not gonna worry about it. I'm actually gonna laugh about it. Just get me to the dinner table so I can have my turkey dinner, enjoy time with my family, and not stress about this blowout tire that I had. And that's what I did, guys. I went and had Thanksgiving with my family. I had a great freaking Thanksgiving with my family. Also, by the way, go Cowboys. You know what's up. The Cowboys took care of business, and so that was even better. So I just overall had a great day, and I didn't stress about the tire. It all comes down to managing stress levels. It is, in my opinion, that happiness is a choice. I had 2 choices there. I could get upset, get mad, let it ruin my day, stress out about it, or I can be like, you know what, it's out of my control. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just go have a good day. And that's what I want you to do. That is a non-negotiable. You need to manage your stress levels. Always choose positivity. Always choose the glass half full instead of half empty, because anybody, look at any situation in life, the minute you get up, start your day, you have 2 options. You can be like, oh my God, I don't want to get up. I just want to sleep. Oh, I don't want to go to work. This sucks. I don't want to go work out. I don't want to do cardio. You can just start your day off with just such a negative mindset, or you can get up and say these words: thank you for another day. There are people in this world. There are people just like me who do not have this opportunity to get out of bed by themselves. There are people in this world who gave their last breath last night while I was asleep, and their family members crying and grieving. But here you are, awake, alive, and what are you gonna do with your day? Are you gonna just waste it away being a negative person, or are you gonna be a positive person and tackle on the day? Those are your 2 options. Those are your non-negotiables. Whew. As you see, I get very passionate talking about this. Okay, everyone, so that is gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully these tips did help you out. I want you to take all these things that we talked about and implement them today. Don't wait till January 1st. There's no need to wait till January 1st. You had your big Thanksgiving break. You went crazy like your boy. You drank beer, you drank wine, and you had a great time. Now it's time to get back on track. Take back control of your health. And the ways you're gonna go about doing that is everything I just discussed. Now, before we close out this video, guys, make sure if you're watching this on Cyber Monday, go to the description and click on the Bio Coach Black Friday deal. Okay, free glucose meter, free strips, a free A1C meter, 12 free chef-inspired Bio Coach meals delivered straight to your door for free, and $30 off every time you order Bio Coach meals when you sign up for our annual subscription, guys. You don't want to miss out of this deal, guys. Obviously, I'm very passionate about this because number 1, and most importantly, this is my company, and number 2, I know this is going to help millions of people. I know this can help so many people. Look at America, guys. We're in horrible shape. diabetes, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, insulin resistance, everything is just going up and skyrocketing. And BioCoach is here to help you. It's here to help your loved ones. So maybe you are healthy. Maybe you don't need to do these things, but I guarantee you have someone in your life that you love who needs help and who needs to reverse their metabolic diseases. Send them our way. We want to help. So that's the end of the video, guys. I love you. We'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.